setting up all my stuff right now, trying the first spot of the trip. We're in Deposit, New York, fishing the upper Delaware River, going after some big ass trout. I'm super excited. I know that this can be a tough fishery, especially with the dries, so I'm gonna stick with it, and hopefully we can nail some nice ones during the day, and then at night we're gonna do some mousing. We're gonna be trying out the new Rooftop tent camper too, and we're gonna be camping for a few days. I can't be more excited. Stay tuned, strap in, it's gonna be a good one. All right, I made it to the river. The water is really cold and I'm wearing shorts under these waders, so that was not a good call. But I'm a little overwhelmed, I would say, with what's going on. The guy at the tackle shop, I went to Trout Fitters, he was super nice, kind of gave me the rundown on the flies. We're gonna be throwing size 18 to size 20 sulfurs because the sulfur hatches have been hot here. And he warned me, he was like, we're gonna be using long leaders and they're really picky fish, even if they're rising everywhere. And so I went to one of the spots my buddy recommended. I'm here right now. I'm not seeing much action, and I the impatient fisherman I am, like wanna just keep moving. So I'm gonna walk downstream a little bit just to kind of explore and see if I can see any pocketed or high density rises. The wading seems pretty easy so far, and the water's pretty clear, so happy about that. But yeah, so here we go, baby. The adventure begins. Let's see. I'm just speed running Lyme's disease by rocking through this. I'm just asking to get 25 ticks on me. There are so many boaters and guys out here. I just hate fishing with other people around, but I guess that's how you know there's fish here. I kid you not, I just saw a brown trout the size of a Mini Cooper just rise right by the bank straight ahead from me, like full body out of the water. Thing was giant. That was huge. Let's go get it. Don't know exactly where the big boy was, but I'm just gonna take a few casts here. I'm like so nervous right now. I see him. He's huge. Oh, there's multiple. There's like 2 or 3. And they're all huge. Oh my God, they're so big. We are on, people. We are finally on. It took a minute, but we are on, and it feels like a good fish too. I'm so excited right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Flow poke guy's looking at me. Oh yeah, he is a good fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is lit. This is so lit. I gotta get him on the reel here. Okie dokie, okie dokie. We're on the reel. Oh yeah, this is a really good fish. Okay, we got this drag here. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I mean, he's pulling drag. I think the weed is making it really heavy. Let's back him up here. Back him up into the shallows. I think it's a rainbow. It's a rainbow. Oh wow, okay, jeez. Alright. Oh my gosh, he's got me in so much weed. Wait, no way. Did we lose him? Did we lose him? What? What? No. Oh my gosh, he's still on. He wrapped himself all around this. Oh my gosh. Let's get them in the net first. What the hell? Oh my gosh. He's still on. This is a fucking nightmare. What is going on right now? Oh my god. And we're back, baby. And we're back. We're back. The fight continues. Oh my gosh. You're trying everything in the book, aren't you? I'm gonna get you though. Oh, did I? I think I got him in the back. That's why he's so fucking heavy. I hate this 12-foot leader. Let's go. Let's go. Ah! Oh my gosh, that was a battle. That was an absolute battle. Oh, that's so hype. That's so hype. This is a great fish. Oh my gosh, yeah, I got him in the dorsal fin. That's why he was so heavy. I mean, he's still a great fish. Look at this thing. Look at that bad boy. Oh. Check this bad boy out. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna head back to the campsite now. I gotta check in and I gotta eat something. But successful, I'd say, first attempt. Got that one nice rainbow. Hooked him on the fin. Normally I said I wouldn't count that, but because it's dry fly fishing and because trout are so horrible at eating, and it wasn't like I was trying to snag it, he did rise on it. It's just that I hook set him in the fin, or maybe it was in his mouth and then it went to his fin. Regardless, that's a catch in my book, especially considering the circus that was reeling it in and it getting stuck in the bushes. So anyways, happy with that. And it was a good sized fish too. It was a really solid fish. But we're gonna come back to this exact same spot because I need to get one of those giant browns that's just sitting in that big hole right there. I mean, it's ridiculous. I literally saw probably 6 20+ inch brown trout just circling and dancing in the water. They were rolling almost like they were eating subsurface, but none of the nymphs I threw at them they wanted. So I'm gonna come back at night tonight with the mice. I'm really hoping that that's kind of the ticket. And yeah, for now, let's go back, cook us up something to eat, and get ready for the nighttime shift. Let's get it. All right, we made it to the campsite. It's actually so sweet. I don't really have any neighbors around me at all. I've got my own little shaded section to myself. I already went and popped open the tent and I cracked open a Modelo because it's always Modelo time. I think tonight we should do some steak and potatoes. We did catch a fish, so there is reason to celebrate. So this is going to turn into a little cooking class, a little camp cooking class for you people. We're going to try out a new stove of mine that I have, one of those butane Coleman's. Never used it, but today's the day where we try it out, and I'm pretty jacked up. Let's get going. Bought this frying pan from Walmart today. $10. I know you're supposed to like season a cast iron skillet and all that jazz, but I just took some toilet paper and tap water and whirled it around, and I'm gonna call that good. This is the Coleman grill here. I have a fire pit over there and a little like charcoal grill over there, but I bought this, so we're gonna use it. I don't actually know how to use this at all, but there we go. Okay, now we're literally cooking. We're cooking. Now, I'm not one to assign gender roles, but this might be the most masculine dinner I've ever seen in my entire life. 1 potato, New York strip, butter, beer, and Fowler's Wadobo seasoning. We gonna be eating good tonight. Alright, steak is seasoned. Fire is going on the Coleman. Gonna add a little butter as our heat test. And then we're gonna put the potatoes on first, and then the steak. Look at that. Not necessarily level. I also don't have utensils, plates, or really anything other than one Benchmade knife. So we're going to get to that when we get there. Just notice these berries near my campsite that like completely remind me. First of all, look at this bug. What the hell is that? Is that a moth? Some sort of... I have pollinator. I don't know. But look at these berries. Don't they look delicious? Like, I totally want to eat those, but they would definitely kill me. And they're everywhere. They're all over the place. This is the campsite, by the way. Look at... Oh, so sexy. Look at that truck. Ooh, so sexy. Campfire. Everything. It's a really good setup we got here. I'm pretty jacked up to be spending the next few days here. It's going to be awesome. I'm not Anthony Bourdain by any stretch, and it is kind of tricky to grill when this is the only utensil you own. But, you know, so far so good. Steak is on. Potatoes are in the plate, which is just the container for the grill, but it's what's going to have to work. And some of them are a little crispier than others, but they taste pretty darn good. So far, so good. I mean, look at that sear, baby. That's money, dude. Here we go, finished product. Potatoes, steak. I'm gonna let it rest for a few minutes and then dig in and give you the review. All right, people. Here we go. Taste test review time. Sorry, that piece was just entirely fat. But it's good. Nah, it's better. It's better. The little hint of, bug spray and DEET mixed with sunscreen and adobo seasoning, it just comes together in a way that you really can't replicate anywhere else. And just like, the plastic grill cover that you're eating out of. It's all about aesthetic. So, I think we're killing it on the aesthetic side of things. With a fucking pocket knife in my bare hands, Who's gonna tell me that I have bad table manners? The trees? No one. Also, after fishing all day, possum would probably taste good right now. And I've never had possum. But yeah, that's my first like cooking video that I've ever made. So a lot of firsts. All right, I'm gonna keep eating this in peace. You guys are bothering me. I will come back when I have something interesting. All right, now that the cooking's over, let's go back to fishing. What I'm gonna do right now is take some of these mice flies that I have and put on some glow-in-the-dark adhesive stickers to them. My good buddy Shark gave me this idea, and I know it's a popular strategy because when you're mice fishing at night, other than the noise of the fish going to eat the mouse, it's pretty hard to know if you're getting an eat, and it's always nice to know where your fly is. So being able to see it at night through these glow-in-the-dark stickers should be a big benefit. So I haven't actually opened these up. I have no idea what they look like. But yeah, it's just like these sheets of glow-in-the-dark sticker material. And so I'm going to cut them and then super glue them onto the tops of the flies so that when we go for those big browns that we saw earlier today at night, we can hopefully see them eat it. I mean, those browns were insane. That one like slack water pool, they were all sitting in there. So my hope is that they'll still be there. And my buddies keep telling me, you know, these browns get big for a reason. It's because they're smart and they're not dumb. They don't get caught very easily. And so, I mean, during the midday where it's bright sun and they're not necessarily rising, I mean, they were rolling underneath the water, which made me think that I had a shot with a nymph. But I think our best chance is going to be using one of these mice flies and taking them by surprise, throwing them something that they possibly haven't seen either in a little bit, you know. So I'm going to do a little bit of DIY crafts right now, get myself ready to go. And then I think I'm going to take a nap before we get back out there. I think I'm going to head out around 10 p.m. It's around 7 right now, so take maybe like a 2-hour nap and then get back into the water and get active. All right, see, we got our little glow strips on all of our mice. They don't really stick that well to the foam, even when I use super glue. I got more super glue on my hands than I do on the flies, but we'll see. Maybe they'll fly off as soon as I cast, or they will work. But I think it's nap time. There's a lot of action. I've seen so many fish just swim between my legs through here. It's actually kind of terrifying. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that bad boy. You see that? That's sick. Let's see if we can get him right now. This is the glow-in-the-dark fly. You can't see the mouse, but you can see that glow really well. I was just throwing this at the spot where the big browns were, and nothing at all. It's pretty dark out, but I think it's time to go in and try to hit the morning hatch early and call it. A little disappointing, but I think I'm gonna like it in the sun. Oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow, but it's gonna be better with the daylight, I think. So let's get some shut eye. All right, night one in the pop-up camp tent thing. We got the lights on. They look pretty dope. It's pretty spacious in here, honestly. And this is the insulated lining that hopefully will keep me warm. It's kind of chilly out, I'm not gonna lie. But we got the sleeping bag and pillow and everything set up, so I'm gonna get some shut eye. It's been a good day. Excited for tomorrow. Hopefully we land a big one. Stay tuned.
All right, first night in the new camper tent has been completed. I overslept, so I'd say that's a pretty good sign that it went well. I was supposed to wake up a little early so that I could hit the morning hatch, but I ended up sleeping right up until 9. It's going to start raining at 10, but no matter. I think we definitely need to upgrade the mattress in there. It's a little hard, but it doesn't feel like you're in like a normal tent. It feels like you're almost in like a little house. It's really cool. So good signs for the first day. This is like my little jet boil. It's gonna help me make my morning coffee. It's pretty simple. Just a fuel canister, igniter, cup. All right, so we set up the awning, which is the first time I'm using this. It's actually pretty nice. Like, it's doing its job. It's keeping the rain off of me. I got it over this little picnic table so that we can cook and not get soaking wet. What we're gonna be making today for this morning for our breakfast is something my dad would call hungry hogs. It's basically like a one skillet breakfast hash type thing. And there's no rules. It's the best part. You just literally get whatever you want and you throw it into a skillet and call it hungry hog. So we've got a few things. We've got some peppers, potatoes, eggs, avocado, onion butter, bacon, beans, and some adobo sauce. So I'm gonna throw it all together, chuck it in the skillet, and hopefully turns out pretty good. Stay tuned. Simmering. Potatoes, onions, peppers cut up. Now all we gotta do is add the rest of the stuff and we get to eating. Well, it's finally happening. I was waiting for it to start downpouring and we have hit that level. So thank God for this awning, man. It's pretty sweet. Nice and dry down here and we're still able to cook. Everything's simmering and sizzling. We're almost there, ready to go. It's not gonna, I mean, I was told by the tackle guy the fishing gets better when it rains. I know that's the whole saying, the worse the weather, the better the fishing. So I'm gonna ride that wave and hope that that's the case. But it is coming down. Finished product. I'm pretty excited about it. The one issue is I don't have any utensils, and this is definitely not a very hand-friendly dish. So I'm gonna have to get a little bit creative with how I eat this, but I'm very excited. That Fowler's Chipotle hot sauce, crack. So good. I'm definitely gonna stab myself in the mouth with this thing, but I gotta eat somehow. I'm way too hot for my hands. But I made way too much. So I need someone to come with me. If you like camping and cool skillet meals, hit me up. I'll make you a skillet. These are the flies that we're throwing on the Delaware. As you can see, they're all pretty much size 18 to size 20 sulfurs. There's a few BWOs and caddis thrown in there as well, but mostly emerger, sulfurs, really, really small. And we're throwing them on a really long leader. So like 12-foot leaders with another 5 to 6 feet of 6X tippet, because these fish are super finicky and they see a lot of flies every single day. So super duper important to have a really long leader and a really nice drift with that leader, which can be tricky when the leader is super long and you've got cross currents and stuff like that. So I myself have been struggling, but I know that the key is to just keep casting, keep mending, and yeah, that's kind of the game plan. So shout out Trout Fitters for getting me hooked up and all the intel that I may need. This is crazy. I can't even see where the other people fishing are. It is so foggy. I don't know how I'm gonna see a rise or know if I have one on, especially since I'm throwing like a size 20 sulfur. This is gonna be a challenge, people. I also should have put sunglasses on. I've seen some very gentle rises a few feet in front of me. They don't seem to be anything big or anything, but I'm getting used to this really long leader. Like, I keep dipping it on my back cast
and making the fly wet. It's not easy. There's a lot of other fishermen out here, but damn, isn't that beautiful? Mountains, little fog on the water. The sun's coming out. I'm so happy I didn't decide to drive home just yet, because I would have been kicking myself if it stopped raining. We're gonna try one more spot where we were yesterday, just because I saw so many rising fish there and I saw those big browns, so I'm gonna try that out. That guy over there is at the same brown hole, trying to catch those browns, I bet. I want to go like right over that, where my rod tip is. Fisherman etiquette, let me know. Is that too close to him? I think on a river like this where there's so many people, it's probably not that bad. But in certain places I would say yes, that is too close. But I know they rise between that stump and that stump, so I'm just gonna cast there. I mean, he's probably focused on those browns, doing exactly what I was doing yesterday. They're not gonna fucking eat for shit. I was warned that this was gonna happen, but I mean, there's a sulfur hatch going on. There are fish rising everywhere. I'm throwing a sulfur and they will do anything but eat my fly. I mean, it is crazy. I'm getting no attention at all. I think I got spoiled yesterday with that one lucky rainbow. And now it's just like such a grind. They don't want to eat anything I'm throwing. I mean, they're rising right next to the fly. I mean, this spot is great too. Like, all the food's getting channeled through this one little spot here. You can see all the foam and everything. It looks great, but they do not want to eat no matter what. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Well, that's it. I gave it a lot more hours than I had intended to. It's 5 p.m. now, so I'm gonna have to make the journey home into the night, but man, these fish were picky. I mean, I was mistaken my sulfur for actual sulfurs, and yet they still wouldn't take it. I threw everything in the book that I had in terms of dries, and couldn't get any attention. So it makes me more happy that I was able to get that one yesterday, because it seems like it's a pretty rare occurrence. I mean, I haven't seen anyone else on float boats or fishing next to me catch anything either, so I think that's just the nature of this river. They see so many flies on a day-to-day basis that they are pretty good at distinguishing what's real and what's not. So anyways, still had a great time. It was a blast. I definitely will be back, probably with my boys who know the river better than I do, so I can get some tips from them. But yeah, it was super fun. I had a great time, and it's time to start the journey home. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.